Welcome back, my dear Onis, Shimetsu here, and first of all, I would like to thank you for all the amazing reception that my first narrated guide received. Honestly, I thought that some of you might not enjoy the new format because many of you only come here to watch the runs themselves, but to be honest, your incredible support proved me completely wrong. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, so thank you very much for being here, and I hope that you're ready for everything that is about to come next. So yep. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's guide. For the first half of the Abyss, I decided to bring what I actually like to call a Diluc Apocalypse team. Yeah, like, I totally made up that name because I couldn't think of anything better, alright? But jokes aside, this team actually works surprisingly well together thanks to the strong synergies between all of its members. In this composition, Diluc acts as a pyro driver, constantly applying pyro without triggering vaporized reactions due to the presence of Emily's burning reactions. At the same time, Emily greatly benefits from the constant burning uptime, allowing her to stack her passive and unleash some really strong hits. Meanwhile, Furina stays off-field, applying Hydro to trigger powerful vaporized reactions while also boosting the overall DPS output of both Diluc and Emily, with the buff from her elemental burst, not to mention that she also buffs her own personal damage. And finally, to close the team, we have Bennett, who, as always, provides a reliable source of healing and a pretty massive attack boost for both Diluc and Emily. The team's overall damage mainly comes from three different sources. We have Diluc's consistent pyro damage without reactions, Emily's own attacks, especially those from her passive, and also the strong vaporized hits from Furina. Thanks to this setup, the entire rotation feels pretty smooth and natural, without needing to worry too much about elemental application or micromanaging reactions. The team basically flows on its own once you get to the rhythm down. As for their builds, Diluc is using the Beacon of the Red Sea, which serves as a great stat stick for him. His artifact set is a 4-piece unfinished Reverie set, which, thanks to the almost constant burning uptime, can increase the damage of his entire kit up to a 50%, making it arguably the best option for this specific team. Bennett will be carrying the Skyward Blade to maximize his base attack while also maximizing his energy recharge, and of course, he's using his classic 4-piece Noblesse set. Emily, on the other hand, is using her signature weapon, which not only helps her recharge her burst quickly, but also boosts her personal damage significantly. For artifacts, she's running a 4-piece Deepwood memory set, which allows her to reduce dendro resistance of enemies and amplify her own damage even further. And lastly, Furina goes with a standard support build with the Favonius Sword for extra energy generation and team utility, along with a 4-piece Golden Troop set which perfectly complements her off-field playstyle. And now, do I actually recommend this team for the current Abyss rotation? Kinda. This team feels really comfortable to play and it's surprisingly forgiving, like, you don't really have to stress pretty much about timing or reaction control since the synergy between all the characters almost does most of the job for you. It's a very enjoyable team that performs pretty well while also letting you relax a little bit. However, I think it's kind of dependent on the level of investment of your characters. If you are truly struggling to beat the current Abyss, just go for whatever Bloom focused team that you have and trust me, you will pretty much have a pretty faster clear than this one. And now, moving on to the next team, did someone say premium? Oh well, did you? Well then allow me to introduce you to this premium Nefer Lunar Bloom team. That's right, today I'm bringing you what I'd call Nefer's best mid-investment team setup. The concept behind it is extremely simple, you just need to perform a clean setup with your teammates' abilities to buff Nefer as much as possible. And once everything's ready, you swap to her and absolutely obliterate enemies with her charge attacks. In this team, Nefer, as you can probably guess, acts as a main DPS, dealing insane amounts of Lunar Bloom damage. Loma is here to boost Nefer's Lunar Bloom damage, reduce dendro resistance and heal the entire team thanks to her C1. Aino takes care of applying Hydro to trigger Bloom reactions, allowing Nefer to build the Bird and Do stacks that make her kit come alive. And finally, Nahida contributes by boosting Elemental Mastery and Lunar Bloom damage as well, especially in my case, since I have her C2. And now, let's talk about the builds. I'm running Nefer with the Witsit. I know, I'm a fraud because I don't have her signature weapon, but there's only so much I can pull for, guys, don't really judge me for that. Anyway, she's also using a 4-piece Knight of the Skies Unveiling set in order to maximize her Lunar Bloom damage. Loma is equipped with a signature weapon in order to enhance her Lunar Bloom damage buffs even further, and she's also running a 4-piece Deepwood memory set to shred dendro resistance even more. Nahida is using her signature weapon as well, allowing her to share even more elemental mastery with Nefer. while her 4-piece Gilded Dream set helps her to maximize her elemental mastery to the fullest. Aino is wielding Flame Forge inside, which helps her recharge her burst easily, and she's also using a 4-piece Silken Moon Serenade set to boost both Nefer's elemental mastery and her Lunar Bloom damage. So then, do I recommend this team for the current Abyss lineup? I mean, isn't it obvious? This team is probably one of the strongest options for this rotation, though that's not exactly surprising, considering that Nefer is just releasing this version and, the content is completely tuned in her favor. But aside from that, Nefer is an incredible DPS on her own, so running her in her best team possible is, of course, not going to disappoint anyone. And before we wrap things up with the Abyss round, if you enjoyed the guide, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and maybe drop a comment down below letting me know what you think about this team or which one you'd like me to cover next. Also, we have a growing community both on Twitter and Discord, so if you want to hang out, share your runs, or just talk about Genshin, Star Rail, or whatever you want, just make sure to join us. You will be able to find all the links down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stay always Oni, and Shimmy out!
Extract! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back! Let's...
Lay waste to the wicked!
Time to shine! A little ambiance! I'm going in!
Flames, purge!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! I was only prepared neutralize! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it!
Dawn, break forth! The light will never die!
Roll, the Temple of Wisdom! Winged on Weather Bomb!
For the everlasting forest. Forest, can't hide the
I
truth.
stand against the long night and curse the darkness!
Seek within.
Make yourselves at home! Look, rainbow!
By the frosting of old. Leave, no more lies. It all adds
Reconstitute! Yoo-hoo! Let's light it up! Let my name echo in song! Going in! This'll brighten up the place!
Flames, purge!
A little ambiance! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light!
Flames, purge!
Strike a pose! Neutralize! Grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Lash attack!
for the everlasting forest. Forest? It all falls into place. The mystery unravels. No more lies. Time to come clean.
This way further. Make yourselves at home. Look, the rainbow!
By the frostman of all, you poor lost. It all adds up. It all falls into place. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
This'll brighten up the place. Let the world collide! Everybody stand back!
Race to the wicked!
Adventure time! Time to shine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's look a little ambiance!
Flames, purge!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Extract! Russian floral! Everybody stand back! Let's
Flames, purge!
Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dream! This'll brighten up the place!
Race to the wicked!
No more
Use the
love.
force opera!
Committed to memory!
Reward
Fairly
you.
nodded!
Looks like fun!
Rash attack!
For the everlasting force. Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
The Temple of Wisdom! Look! The rainbow!
With one heart, we pray. Leave no more lies. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Rash attack!
It all adds up.